everyone. Welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. All right, on our quest to find the perfect summer blend, we've got a new one that we're going to try today. Peter Heinrichs Reserve Crew Number 4. This is Peter Heinrichs, blended by Peter Heinrichs, manufactured by Kohlhaas and Kopp. It is a German blend. It's an aromatic. It's straight Virginia. It's got a caramel flavoring. It comes in a flake, but I don't know if I can show you this.
Yeah.
This is awesome. It comes in a flake that is one piece out of that tin. This is 100 grams of
Just
one rolled up flake. It is so cool, man. I've never seen anything like that before. Like I said, it comes in 100 gram tins, and you can get this at Smoking Pipes when they have it. It is very, very difficult to come by.
Yeah.
Its strength is mild to medium, flavoring is mild, taste is medium, and we will go ahead and jump right into this one. So what's your thoughts on the tin note?
I mean, this is my first time smoking it. So when you first handed it to me and opened it for us to smoke, the first things out of my mouth were, whoa, that smells good. That smells really, really good. Oh, I mean, you get some of that rich sweetness of that caramel flavor that they added. Very grassy, very kind of a hay smell to it, which really complements the sweet flavorings that are there. And I'm also detecting a slight acidicness to it too. I don't know if it's lemon because of the grassiness or some other, I don't know if they have any other flavors or additives to it, but it was awesome. Very light smell, but there's also a rich, deep caramel sweetness to it as well.
It smells fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's sweet and delicious smelling. Like you said, there is some grassiness, the hay smell in here. The caramel is very distinct. I think what you're getting and what I got out of it was kind of an orange background.
Yeah.
Also, though, a little bit of a fig.
Yeah.
You know, when we went to Italy a couple of times, and they serve you breakfast, and part of their breakfast is a fruit plate.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times there's figs on it, depending on what time of the year you go.
Yeah.
And we had lots of figs, and this smells exactly like that fruit plate did.
Yeah.
It is just a fantastic smell.
It
I
is.
love that tin note.
It is. That is an amazing tin note. It was hard for me to believe that it's a Virginia.
Straight Virginia.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because of how well it smelled. And Peter Heinrichs being part of the EU making their tobaccos, they don't add flavorings to it. That's,
Well,
I mean, they add toppings.
they'll put toppings in it, but a lot of what I like about some of the German and some of the British tobaccos is that their toppings are natural toppings.
That's what I was saying. Natural style toppings. It's not a chemical topping.
Right.
So it's just very pure, it smells really good.
Well, what's your first impressions on the taste of it?
Very Virginia.
Yep.
Yep. It is right up my alley on just a pure, grassy Virginia taste. You lose the caramel, in my opinion. It's just not there. It's got the creaminess, kind of a smooth, like I don't know. It's like you said it before, a velvety taste, very velvety taste. A deep smoke, but it's very, very Virginia. Very medium-bodied smoke.
When I first smoked this, and first lit it, that caramel flavor does come through strong, but then it kind of goes away after that. There is a creaminess to it, the natural sweetness and the tanginess from the Virginias, and that grassy hay kind of taste comes through as well. But there's more to this. it's more complex than it leads on to through the 10 note.
Yes.
Because like right now I'm getting maybe a little bit of honey, a little bit of brown sugar,
some apricot, some of that fruitiness.
Yeah.
Is coming through as well.
There's some earthiness to it.
Yes. I mean, it's predominantly you taste the Virginia, the grassy. I mean, to me, but it's because that's what I smoke so consistently is the Virginia, and this is a very pleasant change of pace as a Virginia smoker to smoke a Virginia that doesn't always taste like one.
Yeah. It's very different. I expected it. See, Rattray's is also made by Coalhouse and Cobb. And with
That's why I like it so
with
much.
Bagpiper's Dream, which is probably my favorite aromatic, I expected this to be similar to that. There's nothing similar about it. They're very, very different tobaccos.
Yes.
To me, this should be a Virginia lover's delight in the summertime.
This is really ringing the right notes of what I was looking for. No real goopy black Cavendish chemical aromatic. I look for those kind of flavors when it comes to summertime because it's hot. I want something fruity and light and enjoyable. And it's Virginia based. Man, it's just covering what I want.
Yeah. I'm not a big Virginia fan. I'm more into Englishes. This is okay for me. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. And I think because you know how the Virginias can get hot and a little stingy.
Yeah, they can.
That's what I experience and maybe it's because I smoke too fast or too harsh.
I think that about myself sometimes. What they put that all Virginias, from what I've noticed, put that on there. Just that tip of your tongue. It's like a burn.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but the taste is actually pleasant. And like you said, I do get some fruits coming through. Sometimes it's a taste of a little apple.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a taste of a little orange. Sometimes I get sweet cream. There was a time where I actually thought I tasted chocolate in this as well. So it's very complex, and there's a lot of layers to it.
Very good.
All right. Well, you got anything to add to the taste?
This is yummy.
I like this. This is yummy.
Yeah, I don't know. Being my first smoke of this, it is really catching me off guard of how complex it is. You get the 10 note, you smell it, and you go, this is going to be good. This is really nice. Then you smoke it, and you go, pardon my French for a second, holy shit, this is good. This is a really interesting blend. I enjoy it. I hate that it's hard to get now because it's just...
I only got 110. This is I've not tried this one before. This is my first time to try it. Yeah, well, not this smoke, but
this tobacco.
Yeah, this time maybe I've had 3 or 4 bowls of this.
Yeah.
So it is a little moist to me. And I don't know if you've noticed, I've already had to relight several times.
Yeah, it is. I had to, before we got started, I really had to light it get it a good light start, and it doesn't hurt that I'm using a very nice pipe to smoke it. So
what do you got?
This is the what is it? Mastro
de Paya.
Mastro de Paya. It's their Sarah line.
Right, and then Sarah in Italian means night.
Night, and
evening.
Okay, and it is very smooth smoke. It does, having a good pipe really opens up the airways to the tobaccos, and it just seems like it smokes smoother.
Well, quality briar, and in my opinion, Italian pipes. This is just my personal opinion. I favor Italian pipes over all pipes. That's my thing. Well, I'm smoking it in a Meerschaum, actually, in a Peterson Meerschaum 1960s era, because I didn't want to ghost, my briars and things like that. So and I did smoke it in my aromatic briar, and it does taste a little different in that than it does in this Meerschaum. The Meerschaum, to me, lends it to be a little hotter.
Yeah,
and
can see that.
so I lose some of those flavors that
Yeah.
I had when I was smoking it in a briar.
I can see that. I'm fine smoking this in one of my expensive briars because I love Virginias.
Yeah. You know, I dried this one. I like to dry. I rub it out first. I don't pack and, I don't fold and pack.
You can't do that fold and pack with this one. It's one long string.
Yeah,
Unless you cut it. You're not.
Well, that's what a lot of guys do. Is as soon as it comes out of the tin, they'll cut it in strips, like you would find some other
In other flakes, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just put the whole thing in there because I'm going to rub it out anyway.
Yeah.
And if, in my opinion, if you can keep the tobacco as close together in a press form as long as you can, it retains moisture content. It also retains the flavor profile as well. So anyway, but I'll rub it out and I'll let it dry for about 30 to 45 minutes before I'll smoke it. Anyway, what's your thoughts on the room note on this?
Very pleasant. It's pleasantly sweet.
Yep.
It leaves that sweetness, that rich caramel flavor, that scent in the room.
I'm not sure I get the caramel scent. I do get a sugary smell.
Very vanilla.
Yeah, kind of a sweetness to it. But it is a good room note for sure.
Yeah.
Nick hit?
I wouldn't put it quite as medium. I would put it as moderate. It's a light, pleasant one. You feel it. It's definitely not a pushover when it comes to your Nick hit, but it's not leaving a long, draggy feeling, which is what you kind of want in the summer. You don't want to get beaten up by your smoke.
Yeah, moderate. Moderate's what I put this. Not bad.
Yeah.
For me, you're more of a Virginia person than I am. For me, I've got to smoke this slow. I got to sip it because it does every single time I get a little too carried away. I get that tongue bite. But it does burn well. It is slow burning because of the moisture content. Boy, it's complex.
Yeah.
A lot of layers to this thing.
It changes as you go down, too.
Yep. Leaves a little moisture in the bowl. I've had to use several relights. It's a pleasant aftertaste. It's pretty nice. Could be an all-day smoke, don't you think?
I think it could be an all-year smoke. It's pretty good. I mean, this is something because I also kind of want something sweet and tasty in the wintertime, too. When everybody starts getting on the notes of fig and, those sweet pumpkin pies and some of those more cinnamon and honey kind of flavors and things like this. I think this pairs well with that kind of stuff too. This is really a good smoke. I like this one.
The flavoring absolutely does not get in the way of the Virginia taste on this. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm noticing. As I go deeper and deeper, it gets more Virginia forward going through it. Yeah, I noticed that this particular tobacco, I've not been able to just light it and go. I've had to char it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Char it again, and then it starts to take hold and smokes. What I did find out, Peter Heinrichs, there's a shop in Cologne, Germany, that Peter Heinrichs owns, and that's where a lot of all of this comes from. This Reserve Crew 4 is his best-selling tobacco in his shop. In Cologne. Yeah, so, a lot of people go out and get this one. It's a quality tobacco. To me, it's more of a dessert tobacco simply because of the sweetness.
Yeah.
I don't think I would smoke it all day, but for a Virginia lover, I think it could be an all-day smoke.
I think it is an amazing smoke. I will say, as a Virginia lover, I agree with you on the note that it is more towards a afternoon, end of the day smoke. I want something that's really, it's light, but it's not the lightest tobacco I've smoked. I want something more lemony, more grassy, more pleasant in the mornings because I don't want to hack up my smoke in the afternoon. I enjoy this one very much, though. This is definitely something that could be part of an end of the day routine for me. A sit down with a nice glass and a nice pipe.
Yeah. If I was to sit down and learn how to smoke Virginias, I probably would enjoy them more.
Very.
But this is, it burns just a tad hot for me. I don't know if I would put this in my normal rotation. You like it as a summer blend, yes?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think it's going to be in my summer rotation. So, but definitely quality tobacco.
Very nice.
Quality tobacco.
Very nice.
Yep. So, like we said, it comes in 100-gram tins. I got this at Smoking Pipes, and it was there for 3 or 4 days, and then it disappeared.
Yep.
This is not easy to find. So once you see it, I would get on Smoking Pipes, have them send that one-time alert.
Yep.
You know, and once it comes in, give it a shot. You're gonna find this interesting. For 110, 100 grams, which is about 3.5 ounces, somewhere around there. $16.15. So it comes out to about $4.68
That's
an
not
ounce.
bad.
That's a pretty decent
That's
price.
pretty good for a good smoke.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so what are you going to give it?
I'm going to give this one a 4.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Now I'm getting some gingerbread.
Yeah. So you are tasting some of those winter flavors that I'm kind of getting where I'm going, I think this is a good all-year smoke.
Yep.
This is a surprisingly pleasant change of pace, because I'm serious. If I see it, I'm going to get a couple tins, or as many as they'll let me, with that one-time alert, because sometimes with these tobaccos, they do that. They'll say you can only buy this many per customer.
Yeah.
And since you have to sign in and log in every time you buy from some of these sites, they're watching how many you buy. It's one of those smokes where I think it's definitely, I'm enjoying this one a lot. It's going to be steadily adding probably to my top 5 list.
Really?
That I had, yeah.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll separate this and let you have some of this, because I'm not sure when the next time you're going to be able to get some of this.
But it's going on my one-time alert list now.
Yeah.
And it's very, very nice. I'm going to give it a 4. Shy of a 4.5, just because I want to smoke it more to really say, okay, yes, this is something I want to enjoy. But after having this initial smoke, for the rest of this summer, if I do get my hands on some more of it, I think I'm definitely going to start adding it as an end-of-the-day routine.
Cool. Well, I'm not in love with it as much as you are. I think it's a solid tobacco. I like Peter Heinrichs stuff. One of my top 5 smokes of Peter Heinrichs is Dark Strong, which is very similar to the Orlick Dark Strong Kentucky. But this one...
company, though, what was the company's name again?
Peter Heinrichs.
No, the one who makes it.
Oh, Coalhouse and Kopp.
If I'm not incorrect, one of their products is in all of our top 5s.
Could be, because they do Rattrays.
Yep.
They do Peter Heinrichs. They do Robert McConnell. There's several tobaccos that they
At least
blend.
one of us have either a Peter Heinrich or a Rattrays in our top 5.
Cool. Well, it's definitely quality stuff.
Very cool.
I'm going to give it I think I'm going to give it a 3. Simply because I'm not a
Virginia's burn
big,
hot.
big Virginia fan. It does burn a little hot for me. It's a nice change of pace. The flavors are good, but I just don't, in the summertime, I don't want that burn.
Yeah.
That Virginia burn.
Yep.
I might come back to it in fall and see what it does for me during the fall.
When it gets a little warm, sometimes you want a little hotter.
Well, actually, in the fall, when it starts to cool off a little bit.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that's 3 and a 4 is 3.5. Here you go. 2, 3.5 for Peter Heinrichs Reserve Crew 4, their best seller. All right. So I think I've found a summer blend that you and I both are going to like, and we're going to do that next week for you guys. It's going in my rotation.
All right.
Yep. So we'll share that next week. But what, you got anything else for these guys?
Yes, guys. We really like hearing from you guys. We really like the comments that y'all leave. It's really inspiring to us to actually hear some of y'all's feedback, even if it's just to really appreciate you guys, or awesome review. I like this tobacco as well. Even if it's just a hi guys, we like seeing you. It really makes us happy to see you guys reply back to us. So continue to comment, continue to send us your messages, and just make sure that if you do like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to never miss one of our episodes, hit that little notification bell right next to it, and you'll get a notice the minute our videos come up.
All right. Well, thanks for all of that. Thanks for coming in this weekend.
No problem.
Miserably hot outside,
but a good smoke.
Yeah, we're really testing our summer smokes to the max right now to find out which ones are going to go well.
We're the way through. So
man, we just started. It's early June now, and here we are. Already up to 100 degrees.
Yeah, 90 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, well, if there's nothing else, then we thank you guys for sharing. We thank you guys for watching, and don't forget,
make your piping moments count.
All right. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time. So long.